I just can't believe this happened right under my nose.
I get dressed up to go downtown. I'm all messed up on a Friday night. Not really here for a good time, but if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. So today we're going to be switching things up. I should be doing zone 2 in my home, and I'm actually doing zone 5. The reason that I'm doing this is because, remember last week I told you that my little kitty was sick? Well, what we didn't know is she had a urinary tract infection, and unfortunately she was finding some spots in my closet and going potty. Now, I did use my steam cleaner and tried to get as much up as I could, but my nose can detect it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have Stanley Steemer come in and clean my carpets. We've lived in the house for 5 years, so I'm going to go ahead and have them do the bedrooms and also our closet. Now here in the primary bedroom is where Olive Grace likes to lay and sleep on the carpet. So it mainly just kind of, you know, has that little dog smell to it. Not little, she's a big dog, but that big little dog smell to it. And so I want to get that nice and freshened up. She's no longer allowed in here because if I keep that door open, Jenny's going to come in here and I don't want any more mishaps, right? So we keep her locked out, which means Olive Grace has to be locked out too, because she needs to be able to get in and out of the room. So anyways, so we're going to be starting right here in the primary bedroom. We're going to do zone cleaning in here. Then we're going to head into the primary closet and we're going to get things cleaned up and ready for the steam cleaners to come here. I'm so glad that you guys came back to see me again this weekend. I feel so blessed that you guys come back time and time again. I love all the messages that you leave me down in the comment box. It really makes it worthwhile the time that I put into these videos because I get to chat with you guys down in the comments. I get y'all's emails and you guys bless me so much. So if you're new here, I would love to hear about you down in the comments. Tell me where you're from, tell me what your name is, and anything else that you want to tell me down there. I love to read your messages, and I try my very, very best to answer each and every one of them.
Pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low. Need to blow off some steam to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on, 'cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night.
Okay, so I pulled out the cleaners and the tools that I typically use on a job like this. Got my Dyson, got my Zing, got the Doca Pole with 2 attachments, that one and that one. Got my step ladder, and I've got these cleaners. I'm going to put a fabric spray on my bed. There's our Method Daily wood cleaner, the glass cleaner, and some e-cloths that I like to use. Okay, so we pulled out the Doca Pole. We're going to go ahead and go around the edge of the room and get any cobwebs and things like that down, and then I'm going to use it to get the dust off the fan.
Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on, 'cause when I come back
I've often wondered why fans get so dirty, especially when they're going 24/7. I do. I have my fans going 24/7, pretty much 365 days of the year, because I like a little bit of circulation going on. So, but why do the fans get so ding darn dirty? Because I clean these every 6 weeks when I come in here and I do a deep clean. So I don't understand how they get that dirty when they're going that fast. But anyways, they do. The Doca Pole saves my life because it's so high up there. There's no way I would be able to reach it without a tall ladder. And I only pull that tall ladder out once a year when I put up the tall Christmas tree. Then I'll go ahead and I will use it in the living room and also clean the top of my fan. But I don't think that I would be able to use it here in the bedroom because there's not really enough space on the floor to, hold the bottom of the ladder. So anyways, the only other way to do this is if you stand on the bed, but it would probably have to be my husband because I'm still not tall enough to, reach all the blades. So I do use a Doca Pole. Thank goodness for the Doca Pole. It really does save my life.
I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. Yeah, I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party.
Oh, every once in a while I have a little pity party for myself. What about y'all? Do y'all have pity parties for yourself? That's a perfect song if you're having one, right? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and use this attachment right here. This also goes to the Doca Pole. However, I don't need the Doca Pole to reach the tops of this. I'm going to go ahead and just use without it. I really like this one because it's nice and soft and it does grab, all of the dust and fur and all the things in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'll also do the furniture and all the things like that. Then I like to go back with a damp cloth. Typically it's damp because I spray a little bit of the Methods Daily Wood Cleaner on it. I just love the smell of that and it's not greasy. It's nice and clean. And I will go and wipe down the furniture and the things like that. So anyways, let's keep going. Oh, and this right here, this plant didn't make it. This is a money tree that I've had for many years, and it didn't make it when we were on the cruise. I thought that I'd given it enough water, but maybe he or she wasn't happy that, we were gone. So this is the way that he or she showed me that. Anyway, so I'm going to have to get rid of the money plant. I'm very sad about that. I do want to get another one to put over here because I really like the money plant. It's got that very interesting trunk where it's kind of braided, so I really love that look. But I don't know, he was mad at me. Maybe because also I didn't have the shutters open and he needed more sunlight than what he got. So anyways, I will get another one to go right over there in the corner as soon as I can find one.
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how we did.
I often get asked about these side tables here next to my bed. And to be honest with you, I got these from Walmart in the baby section. So typically you would put a changing pad on top of this and it's perfect height for mom, dad to be able to change the baby's diaper. But I needed something tall to go next to my bed and I wanted something white to match my shutters. So this right here was perfect. I saw somebody on Instagram and they bought them for their side tables, and then they just changed out the hardware, which is what I did, and they work perfectly. I do keep all of our clothes in there. One side is Michael's clothes, the other side's mine. This right here, it does not have any of our clothes. Well, it has my workout clothes in it, but then it has other things like our packing stuff, like our packing cubes and things like that. But eventually I do want to get rid of this piece and just put something else here. But if you're looking for some of those tall side tables and you need something tall to go with your tall bed, think outside the box. Maybe go look at Walmart and check in the baby aisle, and you might find something perfect like I did.
I didn't live up to a standard.
Before I clean the tops of the side tables, I'm going to go ahead and use the glass cleaner to clean the mirrors. Absolutely love this glass cleaner. What's it called? Spray Away, or I think it's called Spray Away, but I call it Spray Away. Anyways, love the smell of it. Leaves a nice shine. I do use my E-cloth shining cloth for it instead of paper towels, so it doesn't leave any lint behind. Anyways, you know, like I always tell you, start from the top to the bottom, the best that you can. I know I didn't do it in last week's video, but we explained why in last week's video. Anyways, if you didn't see last week's video, I will post that at the end. And if you're new here and this is your first time watching one of my videos, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Michelle, and my channel is all about reclaiming peace in your life by setting up sensible routines. I teach you how to set up simple routines in order to keep your house tidy and maintained. Now, if you're not familiar with zone cleaning, I do have a printable that I would love to get into your hands. It also comes with a set of videos to help you fill out your own printable. That way you are able to come up with a plan or a schedule to be able to clean and maintain your home. You can get that printable if you email me. I will go ahead and send that back to you. Did you hear my Jenny in the background? Yeah. Anyways, we are doing the voiceover here in my dining room because the carpet cleaners just left. And so the carpets all need to dry, so I can't go into my office and, you know, sit at my desk and do my voiceover. So I'm out here with Jenny and with Olive Grace, and they make a lot of noise. Let's see, it is 5:14. Both of them eat at 6 o'clock, and this is about the time that they get a little antsy around my feet and, you know, tell me that they're hungry. So if you're wondering how Jenny's doing, she's not doing great. She's on gabapentin. She's also was given a high dose of an antibiotic. Thinking maybe she has a urinary tract infection, but now we're thinking that maybe she might have the urinary tract infection and also stones. She's, like I've said in the past, she's 22 years old, and her time is coming close, and I don't think that she would be able to handle a surgery. So we're just figuring out what to do and praying for her. The biggest prayer that I ask for is that whatever way she needs to go, that it would be peaceful for her and peaceful for me. It's very difficult to lose a pet, and when you've had one for 22 years, that's difficult. But the main thing is I just want her to be peaceful when she passes. So whichever way that is, I just ask that you pray that it's peaceful. If you're not already following me over on Instagram, I would absolutely love to have you over there. I'm able to be a little more interactive with you over there. We get to chat down in the DMs. You also get to see more of my everyday life and behind the scenes of me making these videos. And you know, we also talk about skincare, makeup, hair care, all things ageless beauty. You get to see my grandkids and me. And anyways, I'd love to have you there. I also made a Facebook account, and anything that goes to my Instagram also goes over to that Facebook account. So that way, if you're not over there on Instagram, but you're on Facebook, we can get together there too. My kind of woman. All right, so now we're going to pull out the Bissell Zing, and these are all the attachments that I'm going to be using. The first thing that I want to do is I want to get the bed vacuumed. I'm going to start with the upholstered headboard, and then we will go to the mattress.
In the door, I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing
I purchased this horsehair attachment separate from the Bissell Zing. It's much softer and it does not scratch up my baseboards or any of my furniture. I did talk to you guys about that last week, but I wanted to be sure for anybody who's watching that's new, that you know that this is not the attachment that comes with the Bissell Zing. It does come with attachment like this. However, the bristles are shorter and they're more rough, and I find that they scratch things up. So again, this is a horsehair attachment. I will have it linked below, so that way if you want to purchase one like this, if you have a Bissell Zing, I know that they fit on other vacuums, so you can take a look at that, the different sizes that they have. But I really do like this one because it does not scratch up anything. Aren't clean baseboards just so satisfying? But yet it's one of the things that is overlooked when we're cleaning. We don't realize how important it is to clean those baseboards, because you can really tell the cleanliness of somebody's home by looking at their baseboards. By no means am I saying be perfect. Absolutely not. You know how I feel about perfection. It holds us in bondage, and we don't want to be in bondage. But you know, if you want to have clean baseboards, you're going to have to maintain them. And the best way to do that is when you're doing your zone cleaning, go ahead and give them a quick vacuum. You can also use the duster on them, you know, just something quick before they get really dirty and grungy. If you wait for that, you're going to be on your hands and knees having to wipe them down. So now I didn't pull out the furniture for the video. However, I did show over on Instagram that before the carpet cleaners came, I decided to go ahead and take that TV down. I took everything off of the side tables. I moved the side tables, moved those Chester drawers, which were very heavy, by the way. Michael did help me with that. And I vacuumed and cleaned the baseboards behind and underneath all of that. That way everything is just done, you know. Now in the closet there were some things that I wasn't able to move, and you'll see when we get in there the things that were just too big for me to move and would be too inconvenient for me to move. So I didn't do those things, but here in the room all the baseboards are done with the exception of what's behind the bed. I mean, I cannot move that bed. It is a sleep number bed, and it is very, very heavy, and it takes a good while to take everything down because you have to, you know, release the air out of the chambers and all the things. So I'm like, you know what? We're not going to move the bed. So anyways, everything else is clean. I'm so glad. I love clean baseboards and makes me oddly happy. Okay, so before I put the sheets on the bed, I'm going to go ahead and suck up all these dust bunnies off of the floor.
I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, I was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yeah, never really wanted the night to end. And I was wishing you'd stick around, still I was thinking that we were just friends.
Okay, so when you weren't looking, I took the sheets out of the washer, put them into the dryer. Now it's time to take them out of the dryer and get them on the bed.
Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me
I've said this 100 times before, but now I'm going to say it for all of my new subscribers. This is the hardest mattress to put sheets on. Those split mattresses, it's tough. And especially when you're only 5'2" and you're having to reach across a California king-size bed that's high up off the ground.
It took me a while to realize that you were the missing piece. It didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah, it felt like coming home. I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by herself on a Saturday night.
On Mondays, when I do my power hour routines, is typically when I wash the sheets. That way I have Michael here and he can help me put the sheets back on the bed. Because as you can see, it is a chore. Now, let me tell you really quick about this blanket that I'm using. I have shared this before, but again, I'm sharing it with all my new subscribers. This blanket is a cooling blanket. It helps to keep you cool at night. Great if you're going through perimenopause, menopause, if you have anxiety, if you just run warm. This is a great little blanket to have on here. So as you can see, I also have a very heavy quilt on my bed, and I just fold that down at night, and then we just use this cooling blanket when we're sleeping.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned before. I got baggage that you don't know of. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry. Ooh. I saw the red flags before giving you a chance. I said no, I turned you down before we even got to dance. I have demons that I don't really show. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine.
So let's take a quick look at what I've got going on here. I have had to move a lot of things around because, like I said, I steam cleaned right in here. I tried using that orange stuff. What is this called? Let's see. Angry Orange Odor Eliminator. It works, but not enough. You know what I mean? So anyways, this right here has become a catch-all. The basket is filled with all the clothes that I want to donate and also send over to thread up. I also have, you know, my regular clothes on there that I need to put away. This right here is a bag of new towels. I need to get those washed. And I just want to get a lot of this picked up off of the ground so that way they're able to get in here unhampered and you know, get my floors clean. I'm also gonna get up here and just do a little cleaning before they come. That way I can get all the dust down. I'm not gonna be able to move this. It's just far too much work, you know, to get that moved, but I think it'll be okay. I will move out, you know, the majority of the stuff that I can. Now this over here is my Clawfus office area. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be dusted. All the things. Need to get these things up off the floor and, you know, get all this picked up too. So I've got quite a bit of work to do in here. I just need to get busy. So I'm going to put you up on a tripod and we're going to pull out as much off of the floor as I possibly can.
Polaroids all scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle was a shack, vacation was making figure eights in the parking lot. Remember when we used to forgive more than we forgot? It wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, and sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. Years go by and gradually the tears run dry, but I'm still here looking for your face in the faceless crowd. Long after our final ship had drowned, it wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you. Sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. About you leaving, since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I'm tearing down this wall. Tearing down this wall, I'm tearing down, I'm tearing down this wall.
I really wish that I could say that I keep up with this closet, but the majority of you who have been with me for a long time know that it's very difficult for me to keep up with this closet. I always have the best of intentions to put it on a routine, but I always fail to follow through with that, to be honest with you. Things get put in here. We don't have a lot of storage in the house. If you don't know, we have a casita built onto our house, and that's where my mother-in-law lives. And building that on took away 2 rooms in our home. So, you know, it's made for some lack of storage, I guess is what you would call it. We don't have a lot of storage. So my closet, I have to store things in here. But I also, would like to have this little area right here that I'm in, my clawfus. I like to have this little area so that way I can do my voiceovers. I have 2 online businesses, and I like to be able to, do Zooms and all that from right here in this section. But it does need to be tidied up. I don't feel good when all this stuff is around. Now, all the stuff that you're seeing on the counter right now, that's because I've picked it all up from the ground and things like that. But, too much stuff around me gives me a lot of anxiety. So I do have plans to come in here and get all this straightened back up and get my makeup drawer and all that all cleaned up and doing all the things. So maybe that'll be next week. I don't know. Maybe next week we'll go ahead and, clean my little clawfus right here and take things down and put things up and rearrange things. Maybe that's what we'll do. I also get a lot of questions about the wallpaper on the back wall. This is a peel and stick wallpaper. I put it up about 2 years ago. I did a video on it where I did a whole clawfus makeover here on the end of this, on the end of my closet, and I show putting up that peel and stick wallpaper. This is the best one that I have found. I did find it on Amazon, and I will link that down below, just in case if you want to go look at that brand.
But we set out to walk 1,000 good miles from our hometown, leaving everyone behind as their slow fires died down. Once we left, we found it harder and harder to slow down. Yeah, we set out to walk 1,000 good miles from our hometown, leaving everyone behind as their slow fires died down. Once we left, we found it harder and harder to slow down, 'cause we set out to walk 1,000 good miles from our hometown, 1,000 good miles. Yeah, 1,000 good miles. Oh, 1,000 good miles. Oh, yeah, 1,000 good miles.
So my plan was to get up there and get everything cleaned. But guys, it's a lot for me to do the bedroom, then come in here and do this. I'm like, okay, this is not doable for me. I also have to put everything up on the top of that. And so, I can't get that cleaned off. And so anyways, I will do all of the cleaning after they come in and do the carpets. And I know it's a little bit backwards, but guys, I'm tired. And then look at my bathroom. I have to put everything over on this side so that they can get into, the doors like this. They need to be able to bring their tubes or whatever into here. So everything's over here on my side. So I went ahead and put my skincare, my toothbrush, and all that over on Michael's side because I can't get over to my side.
You better tell the truth real fast, and then we're probably done at last. 'Cause I got somewhere to be, and you're done deceiving me into thinking I couldn't do better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me.
Okay friends, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It really helps my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. I'm going to see you again next Sunday. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.
Probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been